Alright everyone, Supreme Kami over here, so gonna be taking my advantage today and gonna go over to some of the limited time multi mission over here. So this time around, probably gonna go back into kind of like looking into players build and just kind of like see what can be improved and what kind of stuff that you guys can definitely kind of pay attention to when you guys are trying to build your build. So in terms of what we're gonna be taking on, just gonna be doing the ultimate stage. I don't know, I feel like currently even the ultimate stage isn't as hard as it once was. Like when we first had it, that was like what the Rafflesia. I think that one was like unbelievably hard. Like even for me personally, I was not able to like finish it within like solely clear it within like a quick 30 seconds, for example. But this one, for say, I don't know, it is really easy. So gonna be taking on this, using my melee build over here as attribute, and then melee attack we're looking at roughly about 144,000 over here. So gonna be using the full set build burning in them. I feel like this overall unit with like a right attribute and then with the right overall build, you can probably easily take it down. So here are some of the EX skill level we're looking at: level 4, level 6, and then level 4 over here. So portrait wise over here, you guys know me personally, I love a lot of buff traits because they allow me to do a lot, just more power. So we do have 1, 2 right there, and then right there. So these are the secondary portrait there. But yeah, so roughly we are rocking around 80 ish, buff effect, EX skill effect, so that should be enough, I think. So let me do actually just join a room and see where we can go from there. So I'm just gonna join this room and then we're gonna hop in and see what we can do. All right, we are in over here. So one question for you guys out there: do let me know what do you guys want for like a next potential boss for like a limited time multi mission over here. Because like in terms of these multi mission, they rotate back every month with like a different type. So what is something you want them to just kind of add in the future update? I think something we want is probably, I don't know, like just on top of my head right now, I can think of maybe destroy Gundam from Sea Destiny. I think that can be a pretty powerful enemy to just kind of take on, I guess. Some, I don't know, like what other one? I don't know, maybe one from like the Double series, like maybe taking on the ESL. Like I don't know how that one actually works because like there isn't really like a big boss, like a final boss to be exact. So I don't know how that will actually works. But do let me know what do you guys think should be like. Is this something on top of you guys mind that should be like deserving to be like a multi-mission boss over here? Yeah, because like I think right now we probably have this one is the Hashmal. We have Purpose Strike, um, Purpose Strike Gundam. We got Satan Gundam. We got Rafflesia as well as Big Sam. So currently we do have around 5-ish, I think. So if they were to add in more, like I think that should be good because like or if they do add in more, we probably won't see like Hashmal for like a good couple of months. You know what I mean? So I don't know how they will actually balance it, or could they actually make it like every 2 weeks we can get like a limited time multi mission boss? I think that should be cool. I don't know. It really all depends how they want to handle it. But all right, let me do actually take a look at some of the builds that we have over here. So I'm just gonna start things out with this one over here. I'm just gonna look at this one specifically on this round. All right, it's not bad actually. What are we looking at? So this player is not using a skin, so that is probably something I'm gonna hammer home saying, it's not really looking too good. Does take advantage of some, gears over here, so that's actually pretty good. So this player does have a pretty low level, so I'm not gonna expect this player to have like the highest gear possible, like the 5-star gear for the chest, and then 4-star gear for the rest of it. So it's not looking too bad actually right now. I think only missing one more attack. So if this player would transition to using a skin and maybe the forearm using like an actual single arm pieces over here, you guys or this player can definitely take advantage of like another the shield slot having some portrait. Head-wise over here, this is actually not, what is this one? Oh, wait. Wingdom Zero and what? What? There's a, huh? Which one is this? Oh. I'm like brain for it. Okay, so this one's the Endless World version. This one's the TV version. Okay, I'm like, what? Okay, that's man. I wonder if this player actually did like a single summon, because like if this one is in the main slot, I think this one would probably perform a lot more better. Just because of the fact that the word tag on this one works really well. Like you have this right here, which is not really gonna be too good and it shouldn't be obviously. So I don't know if this player did like a single summon or whatever, but if they have the L badge, they can definitely take this up to like a 7-star, which I think this, you know, this head part is definitely not too bad. The wing is 0 actually, because it does have some energy charge boosting. So I'm not sure where this player is going for. So if this one is all treated and maybe 7-star, if you know, if possible, this one is definitely gonna be on your main slot. But okay, this one is definitely workable. But yeah, all right. What are we? Okay, going for that. All right. So the problem with the Banshee Norse torso is like without alteration, it's not that good because you're not getting the buff trait until you alter it. So this one is definitely gonna be good start. So not bad right there. This one is yeah, this is bad right here. You don't want to do this. You want to do this instead. So that's why you want to use the skin, because if you were to use the skin, you can definitely take advantage of these right here. So kind of unfortunate, but I do hope that this play will learn eventually. Hopefully, you know. This one is actually a pretty prime example of like how busted when the trait actually just says, you know, EXQ power boosting, because this one is literally a EXQ or a leg specifically for melee build, but this player definitely took advantage of that, so not bad. So I assume, you know, I want to assume this player also did a single summon to get the double enhanced double Zeta leg right here, or this player would have definitely altered, I guess, you know, but not bad, you know. Well, I guess it's not that good either, just because of the fact that there's nothing going on over here. You're not really benefiting except for the portrait, you know. This player definitely needs to get another word tag right here to just kind of maximize what's going on. This one is bad, you know. I don't really recommend doing this anymore. I know that in terms of backpack slot, they are limited amount like good portrait stuff, but this is definitely not the one, not the right choice right here. So kind of fortunate, I guess, you know. This one is what? I mean, this one's not that bad, you know. This fusing is not really that beneficial, but it's a good start, definitely. Pretty good start. This one is, come on. What's this? What? I don't know, man. And poly-wise, yeah, I don't know. You need the boosting jar up there, but I guess yeah. But this build definitely needs a lot of like major, kind of, you can say major work. Definitely needs a skin. Definitely need to get rid of that arm. Maybe subside it, but don't put that in the main slot. That's not the way to go. Hip right here, definitely put the wing 0 on front and not in the back. So I'm not sure what's going on over there. But alright, moving on to the next match. Alright, moving on to the next match over here. So I did actually bring in a new skin over here. So this is probably one of the skin that I actually really like. So someone is already using Rolling Duster. Okay. Is that actually like a tank, or excuse me, a cooldown reduction type build? Probably not, by the looks of things over here. So I'm actually not going to be doing anything at the moment. I'm just going to let them do what they can do, and then I'll probably hop in afterward. So it looks to me that that should be a cooldown reduction build, but not really completed yet, because I don't see continuous spam on that. So okay, oops, got hit right there. I think this one is also a cooldown reduction build as well, right? I think, yeah, I'm definitely seeing the trend of a lot of people using cooldown reduction build, but I think the overall problem is like you guys are not outputting that amount of damage. You know what I mean? You guys may have that 100% cooldown, you can consistently spam it, but I think the most important thing you guys are lacking is definitely how to actually manage it. It's just the fact that there isn't a lot, even in the free-to-play version or the standard parts. Always going for, let's say, the Sokai tier may not be the best case scenario, because it does take a long time to, let's say, kind of get things up to like a good, you know, EX skill or portrait level 10. So, but yeah, they're definitely slowly taking it down for sure. You know, it's gonna take some time, definitely, right? Because if you're just gonna be simply looking at a perspective of not outputting enough damage, but while you add it, you can consistently spam it. So it is gonna be at like a trade-off, definitely. But if you guys like, here's the thing: if you can't take it down with like a full-on build, just like what I did right there, going for a cooldown reduction build may not be the worst thing possible, because at least you can with the 5-minute mark, you guys can definitely take it down. So, so that's probably one way to do it. Do I? I don't think I have a slot open. Do I? Okay, hold on. Let me actually take a look at this one. Just gonna quickly preview it and see what's going on. So this one is actually a natural attribute or just a neutral. So this person does have a lot of 7-star parts. So okay, there is like 5. So this player actually does know what's going on. So this one is alright. You guys can definitely before I say anything, you guys can definitely know what's going on in the build right now. What are gonna some kind of things I'm gonna say. I think the first thing I'm gonna part things out is definitely gonna be no active word tag, because like that's probably where the majority of your power trait comes from or your natural stat comes from. Other than that, there are definitely a lot of good support looking at over here. One thing is not using no skin. So this player went for a double EXQ sub-slotting right there. So that is not the way to go. So just not. So this one is looking like a melee build. So let me check out the arm. So the arm is what? I don't know what's going on over here. You guys can tell me what's going on. Okay, so this player didn't even go for like a big scale arm. So I'm not sure why. Not sure why this player went for the Raiders Gundam arm. I mean, does have one matching war tag, but EX right here. What's going on? Come on. So no power boosting. This one has some power boosting, but this one is not even a middle shooter. What? Not even a power attribute. So this one is dead trait again. Gosh, what's going on here? Yeah, this one is definitely made for like a shooting build, specifically not for a melee build. So kind of what's going on here? Man, you have some really good parts for shooting build, but you're not taking advantage of it. My gosh, even for melee parts, what? Come on, man, what's going on here? So this, oh, what? What do you click on this? No, use this one. Oh my gosh, no marks on this one. Oh no, not even the level 1 marks. Oh no, oh no. What? This one is good, but why are you not using that? What? Come on, man. Oh no, there's no marks in this one either. This one, come on, what are you doing? Use this one instead. Wow. What am I seeing here? Alright, what about this one? Wing 0? This one, can you activate that? Yeah, I can kind of. No, you cannot, because you're not having any type attribute. What? Come on. This one would have been the better case, but you're not really taking advantage of that. Man, this player has a lot of good parts. Like, not even kidding, but this player is just not using it right. Oh no. Like, all these parts are made to be using a shooting build. Believe it or not. Like, Mobius beam cannon right there. What? Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. What? Kasai shield, that's a shooting base shield right there. What? Oh my gosh, can't believe. What is this? Oh, that's the whatchamacallit. This you can't even, you can't activate that actually. But in terms of this regard, you can't, because you only have one enemy. So, oh my, what? This player even have a build project pilots, but you're not using it right. Please, someone help this person, please. Oh my gosh, I'm out. Oh my gosh, I'm out. Oh no, that's terrible right there. What? That player has a lot of golden gems, but not using them correctly. I'm sad. I'm sad. All right, I'm moving on. All right, so this is probably gonna be the last one, because I did spend a lot of time just kind of previewing what people build are. So I'll make this one the last one, and I'll rate one more person afterwards. So I think I want to rate Mr. KO here, because I feel like, I don't know, like I don't know who to rate yet, because we do have 3 different people going on over here. I'll probably rate the one that just died recently, or just early on. I'll probably rate that one. I want to see what's cooking underneath. So alright, looks like they're doing pretty good. So someone's using a funnel type EX skill. So that's which one is that? I can't really tell. But you guys can definitely know that funnel type EX skill does not hit that hard at all. Like it's just not going through. Iron Impact, that definitely a good EX skill to be looking at. Okay, the Emerald Prominent over there, so definitely a good EX skill to be looking at. Okay, all of them are using it. All right. Sounds pretty good. So I think they should be able to take it out themselves quickly. If not, I will I'll jump in. You know, let me let me get the finishing blow, I guess, you know. Steal the show. So this one's gonna be a level 10 build project. Got arm over here. Hey, 2 million almost. I shouldn't have done. I should have let them slowly take it out by themselves, but I couldn't help it. I'm bad. But alright, so let me actually review one more person, and that is going to be pretty much it. I'm gonna review this one because this person died first, so I want to see what's cooking underneath. So PCD, alright, I love the name right there. Definitely a pretty good setup, I think. Definitely what I'm seeing so far, you know, got some good active war chat going on. Gundam time may not be the best, you know, but this person definitely have everything kind of going on pretty good. This person is also going to be using a skin, so that's pretty good. This one is pretty good. These two are pretty good as well. I do know that for a fact the last two one is going to be the hardest one to grind. So if you guys don't have it at like the blue version or even the purple version, I think that's completely fine. I just don't think you guys would like. There's just not like any hard content. Even the one we're looking at right now, there's always going to be one good, just one, you know, player with like a pretty good build that should be able to carry the overall team. But yeah, that these two is going to take the longest, so don't even sweat on it. But alright, so let's kind of examine the build real quick. So since this is going to be a PCD, so I'm assuming the torso, okay, this one is definitely not bad. So this is going to be the Ixia, alright, Infighter, so that not bad. This one is definitely moving towards that, you know, that 100%. I want to assume 15 right here. So the next one we should be looking at is definitely going to be Delay, I think. Okay, so this using a sword inputs, alright. Definitely taking advantage of some warfare parts. Not bad, definitely like that aspect of it. Backpack wise should be the crossbone at level 1. That's fine, but this is definitely something that is gonna probably take a minute. Having an additional 12 parts could be a little bit tedious, but you know, a good start, definitely good start. In terms of the, what else do we have next? Oh, this person is taking advantage of some of these over here. So this one is not really gonna activate in this scenario given because there's only one enemy, and after you finish off that enemy, the match ends right there. So you can't really use this one at this current time. But overall, it's pretty good, you know. But you know, if you are going for that general cooldown reduction build, you purely will want let's say, what is it, the Austria F types hand missile, because that one is gonna be like a P attribute, specifically ranged weapon cooldown reduction trait right there. So I'm assuming this one should be it, Mr. Bushido. Alright, so we are looking at roughly about this one is a flat 15. What about the arm? I want to see the arm. The arm does not, so it has one of these. Okay, so this player is going for a mix up here. Like, these are actually not too terrible because after you do use it for the first time, you are able to reload it really quick. So it's not the worst, right? Because this player does have a lot of like improvement, definitely, in terms of you know, just the torso, the backpack specifically, I gotta say. So in terms of some melee weapon this person using is definitely pretty good. The Gene Sword 5 Saber is definitely something to invest in like early on in the game. But this player is going to continue to invest in this one. It should be a good one to be using. It's just unfortunate the stat is not really up there. But alright, the most important part is definitely going to be the portrait. This one does max out at 20 and this one does max out at 35. So it's not bad of a combo, definitely. So not bad right there. Arm rise over here. So this player does take advantage of some big skill subslotting over here. So this is a prime example of what I actually means, like what I actually means when there are EXQ based on an arm. Like, this is what you want to do. So this one is pretty good job right there. Definitely loving that. Other than that, I think everything else is pretty solid, you know. Not really much to complain about or whatsoever. So yeah, it's not bad overall. It's pretty good. Alright, so not bad. This is definitely my build. I think it's pretty much, I'm kind of satisfied with the overall works of it, so not bad. This player definitely gonna have a lot of like, you know, room for improvement, and just gonna if this player ever do get better parts, for example, this build is gonna look pretty good. So I think that is gonna be pretty much it. So they reviewed 3 overall units over here. By far, this one is the best one we're looking at so far. But with that being said, that is gonna be pretty much it, and I'll catch you guys all on the next one.